Visualizers are a meeting of old technology with new technology. And again, a fantastic idea, fantastic resource. It allows teachers to show work instantly on the board. In real time, you can record it as well and store it, and again, put it onto your learning platform.
What we're going to look at today is constructions, and we'll mainly be working at grade C. But we need to master the techniques of these constructions to move up to grade B later on, okay? So what we're going to be looking at today is how to construct the bisector of an angle. Visualizer is a piece of equipment that we can use to project images onto the whiteboard, and we can also record those images as they're happening so we can play back. Okay, so I'm going to record this as I do it for you. We're going to construct the bisector of an angle. What do you think the first thing I need to draw is?
Straight line. An angle.
An angle, which is made up of two straight lines, isn't it? So using a ruler and a pencil, I want to draw an angle. Doesn't matter what size the angle is. Okay? And we've got to label this point. What do we call that point on an angle or in a shape? Okay, vertex. Today we were using the visualizer to show the students how to do constructions. So I was doing a demonstration that was being projected onto the board, and they could watch that demonstration and then have a go at doing the constructions themselves. I'm going to draw an arc above the line and an arc below the line. Then I'm going to move my compasses to the other side and draw an arc to meet the two that I've just drawn. One of the advantages of the visualizer is that you can pre-record any kind of demonstration that you would like to, so it can save you time, and it means I only need to do any kind of construction or diagram once. It's there and can be recorded and played as many times as we need to in class. Okay, so on the board we've got the recording, so you can have a look if you're having trouble getting started. The demonstrations can be saved and used with another class. They can be saved and shared between colleagues to save other colleagues having to go to the bother of having to do that themselves. It's very instantaneous. They can see straight away how the constructions are done. They can see it in real life terms, and they can actually use it themselves if they want to. Why don't you use the visualizer and demonstrate on there what to do, and we'll record it. One pupil today managed to finish all his constructions, and then somebody else was having a few problems, so Isaac was then able to use the visualizer to show what he'd learned and to show the student how to carry on with his work.
You know, we do maths, English, science, history. What's the other one that we do where you learn about the earth and places, countries, names, beginning with G?
Geography.
Geography, okay. Sometimes we can be given materials from a mainstream teacher, and the tutorial can follow either immediately or within the same day, and we don't always have the time in the day to go and get materials photocopied or to produce any additional worksheets. So it's sometimes easier to actually just put it onto the visualizer, and then we can share the work between them. That's probably the biggest time saver for what I'm doing. This is the one that you were talking about before, using your phone. So if you want to phone America, don't have to have a wire plugged in, going all the way over to America. It'll just go up and down and communicate between the satellites. Today I was referring to material in a revision guide which I've only got one copy of. Now, with having the two pupils at once, rather than sharing the materials, I can just put it on the visualizer so that it's up on the board and I can talk through. Because obviously I'm signing as well, so I need my hands free. So I'm not actually holding something and showing it around. I can have it up on the board and then I can just explain through things. I find it very easy to use because it's so quick to connect up, and once it's connected there's only the two buttons to switch between the PC or the visualizer display. So it's very simple.